Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Cookie Run Kingdom. Really don't know what else much to say other than the fact that we're going to go back into the Cookie Odyssey because I did gather up a bit more. Where's the store? Oh, it's this thing. I gathered up a bit more quills. I think we're over 400, I'm assuming? No, yes, 420. Of course, we're at a meme number. I'm glad for that. I do want to state before this video starts, of course I need to state the obvious, comments and stuff, but before I actually say that, I do want to mention, if it sounds weird and you can kind of hear like a faint gust of wind in the background, that's because, how do I explain this? We were trying to set up a desk yesterday and we failed. I mean, we haven't done it yet. We were trying to set up something cool, and one thing that meant is that it exposed my little vent area. And by vent, I mean, just the thing that you crack open and, like, hot air coming out. I mean that. I don't mean, like, stress venting, but considering that's really near my microphone, you might actually hear, like, an ominous, like, faint gust of wind in the background. So I hope that it really doesn't get in the way of the recording. I pray not, at least. I mean, there's a little sound. I could activate like a little sound gate thing for my recording. I don't know, but whatever. With that being said, if you want to leave your questions and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the videos, and feel free to do so. It could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, something about me, something about the game, something entirely different. It doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator to community, that's what matters the most. And we're going to be also reading comments from the upcoming video called The Winter Squirrel Shop is Back Again from Cookie Run Kingdom. That's pretty good. And I think the last time we left off, everyone was pissed off at Clotted Cream. I mean, Pure Vanilla wasn't. Hollyberry kind of forgave him. Darky Cow still hates him. So, there's that. So we have to do the garden, then we have to do, not Crow's Nest Inn, we have to do Plaza, because Crow's Nest Inn takes the most amount of quills, so let's go with that. But I'll just read one quick comment from Lightstar, saying Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. Anyway, back at this, the garden. Alright, okay, this time, I'm pretty sure the bigger things that cause quills actually have voice acting, but the lower tier stuff, now they ain't got time for voice actors. Great deeds are never easy. Look at my blade, doesn't it look tarnished? Time to give it a good polish. That's more like it. Indeed, my stunning reflection fills me with much confidence. That's right, the world hasn't seen another king commander like me.
Sir Madeline Cookie.
Financier Cookie. How long have you been here? You forgive me for my commander duties, never cease to make me lose track of time.
Self-admiration was not part of our curriculum at the academy. Naturally, a renowned paladin such as yourself must be an example of all. For our sole mission is to spread the warmth of the celestial light to every corner of our world.
Yes.
Become absorbed in petty everyday matters we must not. Instead, we work hard for the greater good of all cookies. That is what I've been taught.
Words of gold. Those serving an example of all must be perfect in all aspects. Don't you agree?
I must have misunderstood you, Sir Madeline Cookie.
Keeping my light always brilliant and bright is yet another mission of mine.
Do forgive me, Sir Madeline Cookie. May your strength never fails you, great paladin. I shall leave you for your daily training.
Speaking of which, would you like to spar with me, Sir Financier Cookie? Okay, so then I have this small... Wait, play 5 times in the arena? When was this a side quest? I mean, technically I could do if I wanted to. Well, I mean, it is a quest, and I don't think it gives us a... Because I thought the crunchy chip stuff was going to give us a new cutscene, but no. But whatever. Alright, so let's read a few comments since we just got rid of that cutscene. There's actually a few from Princess Blue, one saying the cold, with so many periods at the end. Which, yeah, world is going to tend to... It's going to be cold. You're just going to have to kind of live with that, which kind of sucks, but hey, global warming. Another comment says, do you think it's possible to get 1 million crystals and kick around OvenBreak? Yes, but you somehow have to do all the events without spending a single thing, which that's kind of hard to do if you don't upgrade. I feel like it's more possible now with a gem system, but that means you'd have to wait for a while just to get all the gems that you need. And by that, I mean the crystals. But, I don't know. But also, Guava Marshmallow left a comment saying, I got the new special treasure in my first pull, and it was also the free one. My least favorite thing about winter are the exams. Let's be honest, that makes sense. Princess Blue was responding to the common question. Being the cold. Now that makes sense. Now I understand. Okay, I got you. Now. What's going on at the plaza? Probably gonna be a crowded area over here.
Everyone's looking so blue. They were fine before the council, that's for sure. Hollyberry Cookie seems so gloomy. I'm too scared to ask her what happened. Even Pure Vanilla Cookie looks troubled. Something bad must have happened at that council. What should we do? I wish we could help everyone, but there's only so much we can do. Let's just keep doing our part. Our part? What's that? I'll prepare a nice hot meal. And I'll make sure our inn looks neat and tidy. Right, let's do all we can to help. The grown-ups focus on the council. Oh, why don't we just plant some flowers in the plaza? Everyone's gonna like it. Great idea. Let's do everything to make them smile again. Yeah. Oh, so they just want to make the council happy. Place 3 sleeping vanilla orchids. Well, I could probably do that quickly. I mean, it just costs 3, right? I mean, why the pleb not? Just quick placements. I still got stuff to do for my pleb dynasty myself. By the way, there's some kicky houses I need to build. And if I don't do that, then I'm not going to really utilize the amount of XP jellies that I get. So that's done. I don't think this gives us a cutscene, unfortunately. So those are just going to be there for filler, I guess. Why the pleb not? But quickly, book, open. Those aren't new books. I've seen these already. Open these up, and there we go. Also, user that I can't read because, oh wait, there is a cutscene here? You told me there wasn't a cutscene for the crunchy chip stuff? What? Okay, well, let's try it again. I sense tension hanging in the air. Both pure vanilla cookie and hollyberry cookie seem so troubled. Will this council end well? Oh, I feel so useless. Black raisin cookie, what are you doing here? Ginger brave. Huh? Whoa, these are candy flowers that grow in our kingdom. Candy flowers? Yeah, and they weren't here just yesterday. Oh, so nice and smooth. I was so absorbed in my thoughts I didn't even notice them. Look, I found a raisin. Why is there a raisin on the ground? Were they going to plant it too? The villagers. Oh, even the kids are trying to do their best to help. I must pull myself together. Ginger brave, you have a talent for finding hope in the most unexpected places. Thank you, friend. Huh? What for? For everything. Time for my daily patrol. Care to join me? Oh, well, that's sweet. Well, that means there's got to be some quick cutscene going on here in regards to the arena. So I could probably do that real quick, maybe off camera, because it's just going to be useless fighting anyway. So, I guess give me a minute.
Winter is approaching! Feel the glittering waves!
I will not falter!
Winter is approaching!
I will not
Take down the
falter!
clubs. It's fine. It's fine. Well, how are you still healing? How are you still alive? Oh, you're stupid holding shield. I swear, cowardice. Cowardice. I call it cowardice. Don't want to fight. Don't want to fight. You just do it. Okay. There's a little bit of salt pouring out right there. All right, there we go. That should. I'm pretty sure that there should be a cutscene available now to watch, which I don't realize. I don't understand why there wasn't one for the crunchy chip stuff, because I did that mission. I literally completed it, and there we go. That's claimed now. And even if it was like, oh, well, then it should reappear. Well, it didn't. That's so weird. All right, so I think we can go through one more cutscene, then we can read a common question of the day. I opened the wrong book. No, this one. That's what we want. All right, one more. And, okay, well, nothing didn't appear. How come some quests? I wonder if there's something that implicates that. Like, if there's something that says, like, oh, this can give you a cutscene, but something else won't. All right, so I guess we gotta go ahead and do our thing over the plaza, but I will read, like, a few comments at the very least. Like, for example, there's a few from Smart and Spiral. One saying, oh gosh, the squirrel is back. I have so many special treasures I need to collect. That's good. I hope you collect them all. And your other one says, here we go. I collected all the special winter decors when I pulled something in the shop. Well, I'm glad that you did that because, let's be honest, those decors, they only last for so long. And the last comment I'll read for right now, until I get to the cutscene, comes from Sonic Gamer saying, I noticed something crazy while playing some more Chinese Cake Run Kingdom. It's the fact that there are pure vanilla cookie soul stones in the mileage shop. I'm not joking, there's actual ancient soul stones in the mileage shop. What? Huh. Okay, well that's interesting to note. Maybe I should probably do a video on the Chinese version of Cake Run Kingdom. I think people will be pretty interested in that. Anyway, here we go.
Ah, Ginger Brave. Greetings.
By the way, you may be able to hear right now, that plumbing vent turned on. If you hear a very faint wind, that's why, and I can't do anything about it. Like, I can't do it. I could try and cover it, but I just moved everything already. I don't feel like unmoving everything. Oh, it just turned off. Oh, that's great.
What did you think of today's session?
Clotted cream cookie, what you said today?
By the way, can I just mention, if Ginger Ray was actually there for this session, why didn't he say a single word?
I could never have imagined you'd ask the heroes to share their soul jam.
I believe it is the hard choice we must make for the good of all. You fought against Dark Enchantress Cookie. What do you think? Will our forces be enough?
Dark Enchantress Cookie is very dangerous. She has giant cake monsters the size of a castle on her side. Monsters hungry for cookie crumbs. Listen, I was thinking, if only I were just a little stronger, just this much, I could protect all my friends against Dark Enchantress Cookie. Together, we managed to defeat her back then. But if I was stronger, it wouldn't have been that hard. I think I understand what you wanted to say at the council. But the war began because of Soul Jam. We have the heroes back thanks to Soul Jam. They won't give it away so easily.
Does Dark Enchantress have a soul gem? I mean, doesn't she have like a red gem somewhere around on her like face or chest or something? I don't think it's a soul gem per se, but like it's got to be something similar.
Dark Enchantress Cookie's return. You were there when she was resurrected, were you not? Can you elaborate on what transpired?
Oh, that? Well...
Oh, nice scene. Oh, it's like a flashback. Oh.
Something happened, you know?
Yeah, that explains a lot.
What? White Lily Cookie is... Dark Enchantress Cookie? I cannot believe it.
I know! We were shocked to find out.
Does that mean White Lily Cookie is no more?
That's the thing. I can't quite wrap my head around that myself. I saw Dark Enchantress Cookie with my own eyes, but White Lily Cookie's spirit might still be out there somewhere. I hope.
What you have just told me is tragic, to say the least. You have my gratitude, Ginger Brave. I have learned an important truth thanks to you.
Alright, so now we have another cutscene being Clotted Cream Cookie's chamber. But since we're 12 minutes into the video, I do need to ask a common question of the day. Where, let's get... I suck at speaking. I'm going to ask this in regards to the new update coming out soon, because I'm pretty sure the next update, which is the Beasties expedition thing, it's going to be pretty exciting. But what are you the most excited for the new upcoming Cookie Run OvenBreak, what am I saying? Cookie Run Kingdom Beast Yeast plumbing update? Because from what I heard, that is being hyped up so much. And personally, I know it sounds like a stretch, but I kind of believe that the reason why they released this Rebel Cookie update with like no new content is because they needed a little bit of extra time to actually work on the update and add more things to it just to make it bigger and better. That's my personal opinion, but though also at the same time, you could say like, well, it's also planned to be released, so it just makes sense, but maybe they just didn't have any ideas. And also, just to bring up something, maybe that's why the Tower Suite Chaos is ending, because you have to bear this in mind, this might be the update with White Lily Cookie, which could spill out Dark Enchantress Cookie's end? Like, something isn't controlling the darkness anymore? I mean, she still may be living, but maybe we can get White Lily Cookie on our side. I don't know, but I feel like it's going to be interesting if you would tell me some speculations, you know? I'm curious. Anyway, let's get to the next cutscene, because there's still some comments to read, but I need to get through some of the story first. It's actually not many, it's just bigger in quantity than quality. What am I saying? Wait, it's only 13? Is there more? No, it's just this. Or sure, 13.
Console.
Yes, video game.
An envoy from Elder Oyster Cookie is awaiting your audience.
Wait, Oyster Cookie?
From the Republic? What is going on?
The envoy is waiting inside.
Pleased to meet you, Consul Clotted Cream Cookie. Elder Oyster Cookie extends her best regards.
Greetings. You have come a long way. To what do I owe the honor?
Oyster Cookie expresses great interest in your progress.
Tell the Elder that I have met the Paladin and the Scientist. All goes according to the plan. Besides, I have managed to acquire a valuable piece of information. The situation is developing in our favor.
I just had a realization. I thought Clotted Cream and Oyster Cookie released in the same update, but then Oyster Cookie and, was it Oyster Cookie and Caviar? Or did they actually release in the same? I didn't know if it was Oyster Cookie and Captain Caviar, or was it Oyster and Clotted Cream? Because would they release a Super Epic back-to-back? But the thing I don't understand, isn't technically Captain Caviar also a super, they're a part of the Republic, because weren't they a part of the meeting too? If so, why the pleb isn't he a super epic? I know it's just a thought I randomly had, but like, you think all the plebbing people in the Republic would be super epics at the very least because of their knowledge.
That is wonderful news. Many eyes in the Republic are watching you most eagerly. Did you know?
Yeah, there's cameras all over the room.
Now, Please excuse me. I have fulfilled my duty here.
What an exhausting day. But my work here will become the Republic's greatest achievement. They will see.
All story events completed. Do you wish to end day 3? You can reset the story at the beginning of any selected day if there's a story event you missed. Keep in mind that if you reset the story, your ongoing Cookie Odyssey quest will be abandoned. Well, I'm pretty sure, okay, I could end it there. I think I don't have any more Odyssey quests right now, so we can actually prolong to the next day. Whew. This is so much to flipping work with. Let's go through a few comments. Like, there's a few quick ones, like, flipping Lula Not Found just says second. Good for you. Julio the Epic says, yeah. It's pretty good. And there's a few comments from Mona Wolf Deer with one saying, what do y'all think about the new profile picture? Did it change for me? I'm not sure if it did, but if it did change, yeah, I just didn't notice that it does look cool. And your other comment says, common question of the day, the cold weather and rain. Oh, cold rain? That sounds bad. And also, I really don't know anymore, lol. Literally, that's actually their name. Just love to comment saying, "Ay, ay." You slumber like cucumber. All right, day 4. I feel like this might last for a whole week looking at the progress of this. But now we also can go into the Crow's Nest Inn once again and see what's going on in here.
There you are, Ginger Brave.
Black Raisin Cookie! I just love my bed at the inn. I've never slept so well.
Glad to hear it. It's been a while since the council started.
Yeah, but the longer it goes on, the more complicated it gets.
Pure Vanilla Cookie seems weary. Sad to see him in this state, given how happy he was to finally meet his friends. He must have a lot on his plate. Pure Vanilla Cookie always took good care of us. Isn't there anything we could do for him? I'm worried.
We make him a cake.
I'm sure the others are worried too. I'm gonna go and find out what they think.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna ask. There are so many places that just popped up. Oh my gosh. Sheesh, that's... Whew. Okay. Well, I think we gotta go through one of these places, but I do want to read a rather long comment from AGamer360 with one saying, well, you say kicker on OvenBreak is less pay to win. While it is true that you can basically use epics to replace listeners to get the highest rank, it's not without many little problems, most notably with the bear jelly jars that got added. They can be a bit unforgiving, especially with some requirements for trophy race and trials. It can be beginner unfriendly. I guess that does make sense, though I feel like that's why you kind of got to build yourself up to be a bit stronger just to get some higher levels, and the more that you play, the more that you can actually, get those higher rewards. I guess it does make sense that it's, new user unfriendly, if that makes sense. But sheesh. Now that you put it like that, it makes me kind of feel bad for free-to-plays. Staying Gander, Magic Lab is 11, the Plaza is 11, Crow's Nest Inn is 11, Waffle Bot Hangar is 7, Clotted Cream Chamber is 7, Garden is 11, Dark Cacao Tent is 11, Hollyberry Chambers 13, Solarium is 16, Pure Vanilla Cookies 13, Clouded Cream 7, White Lily Greenhouse 7. So the main story point is probably going to be once we visit the Solarium of Unity. So I think I'm going to do the Waffle Bot Hangar because it's one of the cheaper ones. And we'll also read another comment that I can't understand because it's just user and gibberish saying, I'm glad you think Devsisters need to be better at free-to-play on Kick Your Own Kingdom. Seriously, if it was not so free-to-play that I decided to stop... it was so not free-to-play that I decided to stop playing Kick Your Own Kingdom. Yeah, I wish they could just focus more on, plumbing people who are just starting out to play the game. At least give them some sort of like a thing where like, here's some free cookies that can help you throughout the first portions of the game. Maybe they can do it like in OvenBreak where they reset this whole story, but if you play, you can actually obtain those cookies. And I know you can get soul stones, but there's a difference. Anyway, let's go to the Waffle Bot.
I thought it was just a minor issue. Why won't it turn on? What's wrong with you? Did these pesky raisins do something nasty to your circuitry? Strawberry cream cookie. I think I know what happened. You see, yesterday was very hot. Maybe the cream melted away in the sun? Eureka! Why didn't I think of it myself? I need fresh cream right now.
Okay, well, you gotta scream at me. Well, I have... Alright. I got a lot for you. Thanks for the XP. You got some more story that I may as well finish up here. Let's see this.
Excellent. Indeed, the Cookie Kingdom is famous for its cream. Now, let's use this pastry bag to feed the cream. It worked. The Waffle Bot's back online. It looks even better than ever. That's more like it. Oh, my precious Waffle Bot. Time to work and stay away from the direct sunlight.
Well, you gotta bear in mind, The castle's in the sky, so you're probably getting closer. But there's a giant moon in there. What? You see that? There's a giant moon back there. Alright, so I think I'm going to end the video here, but I do need to read the rest of the comments because there's just a bit more. One comes from Protector Draco saying, common question of the day, as a born and raised Florida boy, cold. I absolutely hate it when it gets cold, especially since they don't really get great winter clothes here. Sheesh. And when winter clothes aren't going to protect you, what else are you going to do? Yeah, you can get a heating, but good luck with the heating bill. The other comment, which is kind of long, coming from an idiot, saying, I feel extremely bad for my cousin, since she got a new phone, her brother dropped it, and I couldn't turn it on. Her father got extremely mad at her, then she was scared. Her parents are extremely strict, and her father did not punish her because me and my brother were the guests, and her new phone was the first phone of hers that could install Cookie Run, both Kingdom and OvenBreak, and she was extremely excited to play with me, but now she can't, and she's in big trouble. I'm trying to only comment on one comment so you can properly read it all. Okay, that's fair. But also, here's the thing. Why would she get in trouble if her brother dropped it? Like, that seems like a brother issue. And I guess you could say, well, the brother was young. But, like, still, she shouldn't be the one in trouble for that. Like, I'm sorry, like, young or, like, old, yeah, they gotta, like, pay the price for it. Because it's not even her, like, what are you gonna say? It's her fault because she gave him the phone? I'm sorry, but that's ridiculous to me. But I hope that somehow either the phone gets fixed by some repair shop, or you can get another phone in the future that the sister can play with, and it'll be all fine. But the very last comment comes from it's a common question from Princey the First, responding to the one I said, saying, so, you know how during the summer the sun comes up more often, but in the winter moon stays in the sky more often? Well, due to the fact that I have OCD and I literally can't go to sleep, I'm more fond of seeing the sun up than the moon as always when the sun is up. Yeah, it's tiring, but at least it doesn't give you memories of how you always used to stay up until 3 a.m. because sometimes you can never sleep. But yeah, it makes it really annoying for me because it keeps on reminding me of how my sleep is going as a kid and right now. So, it's not really about the window that you don't like, it's just the moon and the sun. Well, I guess the moon does come up higher. Well, I don't know. For me, I think that just makes me sleep easier. But whatever. If you enjoyed this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it. And also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe? And also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. Also, down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, including a Twitter post where if it gets 10,000 likes, I get the Kick Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. A link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub. And a link to my merchandise where you can buy stuff to represent the channel. And wait, did I say... Wait. Did I mess up? Did I say the Twitter post? I hope I did. If I didn't, then I'm just going to mess up an outro as usual. Above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.